теперь... А теперь запустилась. Так она и до этого запустилась. А теперь не запустилась. Запустилась. Так. Тарарарам. $87 нам пиздец. Нам пиздец. Но мы смогем. Наверное. Что-нибудь. Ждем Серегу. Так, главное не бросать перехвата. Но мы это не умеем делать. Так, кстати, новости есть какие-то? Про драфт теперь нельзя чисто смотреть новости. Готовый? Go, go. Go, go. Так, хорошей игры. Чё, блядь? Томлин. Ready, cool.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela.
Я, кстати, звук, наверное, не настроил. Меня, может быть, впервые слышно.
Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers.
Может быть, меня херово слышно.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start
here. Hey, hi. That's not why I invited you there.
Purdy bootlegging it. And Steelers, and I know the folks back in Northern California happy to see
nice.
Brock Purdy back out there. Charles, what do you see from him in year 2?
More of what we saw from him in year 1, partner, because this young man, he really sees the reins in that first season, and he is excited about expanding his game and pushing the ball downfield even more in year 2 as a starter with the 49ers.
What a pickup this man was.
McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Good strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clear.
Лежать же надо было тебе. Yes. 3 and out.
Leads to 4th down. 3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here.
Агрессив, консерватив. Поехали.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Right at the 30.
Okay, still go for it.
Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And a fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get this one.
Harris again.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Quite expected.
Pickett on 3rd and 1.
Too late. Слишком поздно.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's McLeod on the return. A 41-yard punt, 9
Okay.
On the and the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And after the good game last play,
Injury
it's time to
timeout.
say
Minka Fitzpatrick.
as he's going to be stopped behind the line of
What
scrimmage.
the fuck?
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Substitute. Их. Was für ein Spiel.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Purdy.
Лежать.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Montravius Adams able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Now Austin. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Screen pass.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Второй и инчи.
Of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's fire move. First catch of the new season for him.
Гений может из сека бросать. Это поворот. Не то, что может, там, конечно, он подстроился правильно.
63 last season for over 700 yards.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Так.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Pickett sets up play action. On the move to his left.
Нахер. Не нравится мне.
Nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away for
Мне не понравилось ничего.
Now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Окей.
He will have a Steelers 1st down as he's able to get
Я, извините, в этой игре буду душнить немножко.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They hand this off to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
We're scoreless after 1.
Как-то быстро. It was fast for the first quarter.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up.
То, что мы хотели.
Off play action. Pickett. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw.
Открою-ка я регламент.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Pickett now from the gun here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Мама! Не в сухую!
Najee Harris, 39 yards. And the Steelers reach the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now
Очень хорошо.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Стало еще более нервös. Нервös.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half.
Ребята, надо еще раз. One more time.
A loss results there.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Хороший пас.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside.
Что он подлагивает перед каждым? После каждого снапа, перед выпаданием комбинации.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Ну поймать-то это можно было, Кози.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Минки нету, без минки я не хочу это играть.
Second and 10.
Да я бы рад.
Now Purdy. Got a man, that's out.
Блять.
And he's going to get this
Промазал.
inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Purdy now to throw.
Ну, блять. Еще переключился. Ну, ёб твою мать, а. Вместо треугольника нажался кружок. Но я нажимал сразу все, блядь.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Ладно. Едем дальше.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. They can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Pickett back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
А флажок?
How about some applause for the defense there? They
Он же заблокировал его.
into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. McLeod to return it. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job. And Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard
Блять, начать его пиздить, что ли?
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's the type of impact play you expect from McCaffrey, the comeback player of the year runner-up in 2022. Despite a midseason trade, put up almost 1,900 all-purpose yards and also made his second Pro Bowl.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Play action. Now Purdy. Well, that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Overturned. А что было-то? Там же и был его мяч 2-2. Ничего не понял.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Жалко, не убежал.
Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Так, defend medium pass нам надо. Цель по ярдам защиты. С 11 ярдом защиты нам уже не актуально.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Так долго его ловил, надо было не бежать.
Special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Pickett will look to throw it here.
Да, блять, я ж кнопку другую нажимал.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it.
Я на ближнего давал, он правда тоже не факт, что его перехватил.
But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Началось в колхозе утром.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Это шеф, он так перегрузил тут центр.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Okay,
and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So
okay.
They get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. Environment. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. In motion right is Austin. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that will be incomplete.
Он все время перед ними ресиверами бежит.
But it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
И не поймал.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete.
Это сейчас внезапно было. И устояли, и открылся, и он юзером дернулся.
So far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Блять, кнопку перепутал.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Почему я думал, что он R1? Так, блять, отдохнем немножко.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Ну, блять, отдохнешь тут. Блять, отдохнешь.
Pickett. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back.
Врывайся почаще, если таким образом будешь. Но ты все равно меня не слышишь. Или ты не на работе сегодня? Ну что-то тебе никто не отвечает. У меня, может, наушники не работают? Нет, я с утра, в смысле, когда начиналась трансляция, у меня все работает. Кто смотрит? Слышно меня? Can you hear me? Anybody?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Значит, слышно все. Спасибо. О, народ побежал. Идите, это и так стрёмно. Я не в смысле, спасибо, что пришли, я перефразирую. Вы не прав.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that.
5 ярдов на ровном месте. Вместо -2 плюс 5, плюс 3.
In motion left goes a tight end. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Отлично.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Так, начинаем душнить.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Или еще не начинаем.
The Steeler offense here, about ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit,
Ай-яй-яй.
because I can hear my high school coach John Ford.
Ай-яй-яй.
Сам себя переубедил. 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Pickett. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Я не посмотрел ставку. Никто не посмотрел, какой это спас у нас. Это очень важно. Не спрашивайте меня зачем. Бля, ну что?
On the give, this is Harris. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
12 рашей пасов, у меня там точно 16. Можно повыносить. Нужно немножко повыносить. Ран. Инсайд. А, бля, время кончается все равно.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Да. Внезапненько. Внезапненько. Так. У нас тут есть один трек.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They run again with Harris. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the
сыграли уже
say, guess what?
Мы же сделаны наши
You'll be
любимые.
carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Pickett.
Ну, ты бросаешь зону, что мне еще делать? Не кидать туда?
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ну, не бросать, что ли, туда?
Inside the 10 and mark it at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Чего ты забыл? А, ты забыл огурчик.
So 1st and goal, 6
Ну, то не
points here would go a
бросаю.
long way toward wrapping this one up. Running a jet sweep.
Ай, плохо, 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 плохо.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Motioning to the left is Robinson. On 2nd down, this is Harris.
Ну, блядь, ну...
As they stop him right around the 1.
Так, я ж не зря рекламировал.
A 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone.
Потому что Серега у меня как-то выиграл с никами.
No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Pickett. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Но я не стал играть с них. Мне показалось, там длинный ярд. Итак, сообщение You have 19 messages. Это как будто я такой стою, тут телефон в раздевалке, а мне, значит, на часы приходишь. А, все поздравляю. 10-21.
do it against a variety of defenses, also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Boswell now to kick it away after the
Я даже особо не
touchdown.
душнил.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Оп.
And he
Маклауд,
returns
возвращайся,
this to
хорошо.
22.
А, он все равно меньше 25. Так. Пора уже никель играть.
The San Francisco offense ready to
Лидеров
start their
я
next
пока точно
drive.
не хочу.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now he dumps this off over
Чуть-чуть
the
не
middle.
успел до сака
It'll
руками.
go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Чуть-чуть.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Gotta get
4
scored.
ранний бэк.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
4 ранних бэка.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Ющик. Какой сам открыл.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Пик-сикс.
Looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by
Ну не пик-сикс, но тоже заебись.
touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Harris. Gonna be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just gonna be happy.
Ты что, длинные волосы?
This is where covering the
Если ты, наверное, про Поломалу. Если у него длинный. Я там, ты извини, плясал, не видел, что было.
Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Развернуть или нет? Нет, не буду.
Again, it's Harris, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
А еще раз попробуем. Джет свип. Меня, в принципе,
They'd really like to make the
3
short
очка
field pay
устраивает.
off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's
Ну,
gonna be swallowed
и
up
3
right
очка
away.
тоже неплохо.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, but it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Собачки. Типа заслужил, могу в награду сходить с собачкой. Так, теперь главное, чтобы Минка не сильно надолго умер. Мам, у нас осталось 2:35, я владею, у них 3 владения выиграл. Да понятно, у меня он сосед приходил. Are you still here, Florian? Он тоже болел за 49-й. Опа! Вот этот поворот. Поэтому я заносил там тачдаун вместо филд-гола, чтобы вот всякое такое. Маклауд хорош, конечно.
Because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we
взял победу, но не за ту команду. Сложный ребус.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry.
Я тебя понял. Я забыл, что у тебя две команды.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a good job.
Эх, не пролез. Ну, еще игра продолжается. 28-10. Хафанана, блядь. Тэкл. Да. Может, и мама права, поспешила. Возврат этот, конечно, спутал мне все карты. Давай еще разок.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
Два владения, без шансов. На килечек можно играть, мне кажется.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
Ну все, вот теперь точно.
Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect,
ты сдаешься или мне вынести разок?
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Да.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final
Бля, Сережа.
as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
Pick it down to a knee, and that is going to do it. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season.
Всем спасибо, я тут в чатах уже.
But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Pittsburgh, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0.
1-0. 1-0. Спасибо, друзья, что досидели. Три зрителя у нас. Мы пойдем сейчас настраивать скаут и отмечать победу стаканчиком Кока-Кола. Пока-пока.